All right, so today we're going to be opening up the fender delete kit for my 2025 Eliminator from New Rage Cycles. Haven't opened it yet, so we're going to check out and see what we got. I paid full for this. This isn't nothing sponsored. They were really the only ones selling the kit, so we're going to see what we got here. Very nice packaging. So, looks like we got all the necessary hardware. We got our plate bracket to relocate the license plate. And then we got the actual turn signal brake light license plate delete because the stock one is very big and bulky. This one's going to give it full LEDs. Very, very nice. The bracket is metal, which I like. A lot of the ones online are ABS plastic, cheap. Not to mention, they give you a full plug and play harness with this. Very nicely loomed, heat shrinked. The craftsmanship on this is amazing, honestly. Especially for the price point. I mean, you can build your own little kit, you know, buy parts and pieces offline, but for the price and the quality, I think that's awesome. And it even tells us who it was packaged by, so thanks, Dan. Very, very nice. It's got a good coating on it. Looks like it'll be super durable. Won't chip and everything like that. Very slim. I think it'll definitely look way better than the stock kit. So this is currently what the stock Eliminator tail looks like. I mean, you have these big, bulky turn signals. Big brake light, which is nice, you know, you definitely want to be seen out on the road, but I mean, it's overly big. It doesn't do any justice for how good these bikes look. So we're going to be eliminating all of this, and it'll tuck it super nice up around the actual rear fender and give it such a much more sleek look. Alright, so now we can start removing the passenger seat, the main seat, get up underneath here, take out all the bolts to access the wiring and the mounts for that. Probably want to start with just removing the main seat so we can see all the brackets and if there's any hidden hardware. Alright, slides backwards. And once you got that off, don't know that we'll need to remove that. I know you do need to remove the bolts for these little side fins. Those are going to be bigger than the seat bolt. The rear passenger seat bolt was a 5mm Allen. The side ones are going to be 6mm. 1, 2, 3. And then just pop it off there. All right, so we will need to remove the bracket that holds on the passenger seat, which is going to be a 5 mil as well. And then you can remove the entire rear fender. They do send you an instruction video on how to do all of this. Me being myself, I just went ahead and taken a shot at it in the dark. So if you don't think you have, the ability, they have a really, really nice video to walk you through on how to do this. I just like to try things on my own. See, if they didn't send you instruction video, how hard would it be? So I know we're gonna have to unplug the harnesses that run to the rear. Got 2 more Allens. These are going to be 5 mils as well. And it looks like we got 2 bolts on the side. I lied, they are 8s. Just like that, the whole assembly comes off. So it's pretty straightforward. You will have a plug that runs kind of in where your battery's at. Actually pretty easy to get to. And there you go. You have just removed your stock rear fender, license plate mount, whatever you want to call it. All right, now that you've removed the giant cow looking rear fender, we got, looks like a nose, 2 ears, and he's wearing some big old goggles. Remove this giant thing. And we'll be installing this nice new sleek looking LED brake light, integrated turn signals. It's gonna look way better. So this is going to utilize all the factory mounts, which is really nice. Factory bolts, factory plugs, so no custom modification is going to be needed. Take our 2 Allens, put those back in. Yeah, they supply the bolts and nuts. So it looks like you don't actually need to use your factory washers because they protrude and they actually don't fit through the hole. There we go. That looks better. Alright, now it'll be a matter of plugging everything in. Plugged in. That last plug is right here. You gotta run it underneath this bar and then down into here. Now we'll get some zip ties, clean all that up, start bolting the body panels back on. Heat's back on. And just like that, you have your new rear fender. All right, let's do a little test. See how the taillight looks. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. It's nice, sleek, low pro, it's hidden. See, turn signals work. Oh yeah, plenty bright enough. Turn those off, hit the brakes. That's good. And then we actually do have a license plate light up underneath of it, so we'll have to get the license plate mount on there yet, and then we'll get our tag put on, and it should look pretty darn good. So go ahead and throw the plate mount on there. It's just 2 Allens. They have nut certs in the actual bracket, which is nice, so you don't have to put a nut on the back side and hold it when you tighten it. Gun for this. Just like that, you got a license plate mount. Go ahead and throw our rear cover back on. Make sure all your wires are tucked in there nice. throw the latch back on for the passenger seat. Just like so. Throw our plastics back on to the side. So far, I think this is an amazing product. Super easy to install. Like I said, I didn't even watch the how-to video. I wanted to see if I would be able to do it, you know, on my own if they didn't offer that. So it's looking like it's a pretty straightforward install. The other side on. Bolt this reservoir back in there that we took off so we could get that plug in. Smack that passenger seat back on. Throw your seat back on. And just like that, you deleted that super ugly, big, bulky rear fender, and your bike looks way better. Special thanks to New Rage Cycles. That was an amazing product. Super easy to install. I think it may be a total of 30 minutes. Zero instructions. Everything is plug and play. It cannot get much easier than that. So if you have one of the new Kawasaki Eliminators and you're looking to delete that big, ugly rear fender, I'll hold it up there for comparison. I mean, just look at that. If you're looking to delete this big, giant, bulky, ugly thing, hop on over to New Rage, order yourself that Eliminator rear fender delete kit. Alright, so you guys just seen we installed the rear fender delete on my new 2025 Kawasaki Eliminator. I picked this up 2 weeks ago now. I want to dabble in the bike world a little bit. I've never had my own bike. I've had a couple that we've played with, try to get running and stuff, but never my own full legal bike and everything like that. So we're going to have some bike content too. Try to do some moto vlogging, some future mods to the bike, everything like that. We got some works with the wife's car. We're going to be doing some videos on that. We're actually working on one right now. Going to have a whole new thing on that. The M4, I want to get some new mods coming for it. We're going to do a trunk setup. We're going to do engine bay mods, some interior mods, things like that. The E30, there's some sad news with it. I'm gonna make a video, sit down and talk about it. It's a pretty big bummer, especially after starting the channel with the E30 and getting the whole engine teardown done, but it's whatever. We're gonna move on to some better things like motorcycle content. Swap one car for something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, helps me out, you know, get the name out there, things like that. But that's it for now. Appreciate it, guys.